have noticed in the last actually couple days, little videos. Now's the time to win. If you want to win, comment on those videos, because you never know what ones that you might win. And it's a silver cover, but it's the silver, so you can enter until midnight on the 1st of December. Comment on each individual video. Don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. And thanks everybody for subscribing, for liking and watching my videos. Well, hello, welcome back. This is CoinPig. So earlier in the week, the Royal Mint released the new 2021 special edition of the coin of the monarch. Yes, it's the 2021 sovereign. Now, I haven't mentioned this before because I was possibly looking at getting one and that sort of fell through. So I haven't actually been able to get one to show you. So what are we looking at? Then there's three sets basically. There's the individual coins you can get, the half sovereign and the sovereign. You can get the 3 coin set, the 4 coin set, and the really expensive 5 coin set. Now, these are gold coins, so none of them are cheap, but this is the 2021 edition. The sovereign is the #1 coin that the Royal Mint produces every year. The problem with the sovereign at the moment is they seem to be releasing an awful lot of them in various forms with various privy marks or various editions, or what their strategy is in this by releasing so many different versions. It seems to confuse the matter, I think, by producing so many different versions of what is essentially the same coin. You're either watering down the relevance of the main coin or the importance of the main coin, or maybe perhaps creating confusion in the marketplace. I think I like the coins. They are a constant in the market, in the coin market, from the Royal Mint. Every year around about this time they release a new sovereign, or versions of the sovereign, sets of sovereigns, half sovereigns and so on. But the problem with that is it gets a bit sameish. I think it is the flagship coin, as it says on its website here, but the problem with that is then you have to really be careful what you do with the flagship. It's the same with any product, whether it's a coin or something else. And I think they may have gone overboard recently with the number of variations of the sovereign, what with the brilliant uncirculated, the celebration sovereigns, the privy marks and so on that they've released. And I do think that has a detrimental effect on the desirability of the standard sovereign. Or it might have the reverse effect, increasing the desirability of the standard sovereign, but then deflecting and reducing the value that people put on the commemorative sovereigns. Part of that is down to the edition limit, if you like, or the maximum coin mintage of the particular versions of these coins. Now, here we can see, we'll start with the half sovereign. There's 1,500 of these half sovereigns in total in this limited edition. If we have a look at the specification down here, they don't actually say what the maximum coin mintage is. That's always a bit, from my point of view, why are they not showing you they've done this before. Why doesn't they make it difficult to know what the maximum coin mintage is? Did I miss it? No, I don't think I've missed it. It's usually in the spec, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Okay. Well, you saw the information there. Do they show it on the sovereign itself? Limited edition 79995. And the maximum coin mintage, no, again, not shown. Why do they do this? If they're going to show the limited edition figure, then they should show the maximum coin mintage. Is it the same? Is it different? If they're not showing it, then suspicion is that it might be different. Right, okay. About the sets, they're showing it on the sets. Limited edition 750. Because obviously, if you add up all the figures, then they should come to a particular figure for the maximum coin mintage. But yeah, see, they're not showing it on those either. So the conclusion I have, because they're not showing that, is that the maximum coin mintage is different from the limited edition, which obviously makes sense because they've got sets, they've got individuals and so on. But if you, for instance, take this set, which is the 3 coin set, you've got the quarter sovereign, but you can't buy that individually from the Royal Mint. You have to buy it, as far as I know, from what they're showing here, in the sets. So there's 750 there. See, this is another problem with their website. It doesn't actually go back to the previous page. This is the half sovereign. There seems to be a bit missing here. This is not very good for the Royal Mint. This is, I know we're in difficult times and everything, but we seem to have this problem quite often recently with the Royal Mint not making it easy. They've redeveloped their website, but that doesn't help if it doesn't add up. So you've got in here, you've got 3 sets with the quarter sovereign, I should say. So you've got 450, 500, so that's 950, plus the 750. That makes, by my maths, 1,700. Is that right? Yeah, 1,700. But it's not obvious. You have to work it out for yourself, and that doesn't include if there's any additional ones produced for other reasons. There we are. There's the mintage figures for the last few years. So 2017 sold out with 10,500, both in 2017 and 2018. 9,500. They've been gradually reducing the numbers, as you can see, to 7,995. Same figure as last year. It sold out last year, but obviously it's one of those things where they're obviously reducing the numbers for a reason. But you know, the special years are particularly sought after. You know, for instance, 2002. But I don't think 2021 is going to be a special year. As you can see from the designs here, it looks like, well, obviously you can't see the entire design, but it looks like it's a very similar design to the previous years. And so that doesn't make it a special year. It does have this privy mark, as you can see, but it did have last year as well. 2019 wasn't, 2018 was, 2017. Now that does have a different look and feel about it. So that was the last year when there was a default, if you like, new or different design. So this last 4 years, they've been essentially the same design. I'm not sure that that's helping. I'm not sure that that's going to help. But going back to this mintage thing, it's difficult to know what's going on when you haven't got the maximum coin mintage showing. They're lovely coins, they're amazing coins. Even the 5 sovereign, I should say, coin in particular is the one that most people would dream of owning if they could. The limited edition on this one, 500, as I said before, but it's £4,785 for these 5 coins. Now, of course, the gold coins are not cheap. Is it really that difficult to publish the maximum coin mintage on these things? Perhaps I'm missing it. Perhaps it's somewhere else. But they normally have it on the specs. Yeah. So anyway, this is the 5 sovereign piece, 22 karat gold. Of course, it's 39.94 grams, 36.02 millimeters. The usual design is, as I said, it hasn't really changed. It's a proof 2021 with the privy mark. Now that is the privy mark that defines the 2021. However, on the 5 sovereign, it doesn't have the 95 mils, which, if you read what it says back here, the sovereign's milled edge features 95 mils in honour of Her Majesty's birthday. In other words, to celebrate her 95th birthday in 2021. Now, it's already been announced, actually today, I think, that there will be a holiday bank holiday in 2022 to celebrate 70 years on the throne of the Queen. And so that will be, I think, I read early June of 2022. So we're planning well ahead, obviously. Next year will be 95 years for the Queen. I mean, technically, I think she came to the throne in February. So in February I think it was February. I can't remember the exact date now. I should have looked it up. I think it was February 1952. So that would mean just over a year from now, we'll see the 70 years. But I think they're delaying all the celebrations until the summer. Technically, it's not the summer, at the start of June, but still. Anyway, that is the reason for that. So getting back to the sovereign, yeah, I'm not that pleased, to be honest. It's not something that I think I may look at buying, certainly. Well, it's not something that I would buy anyway, normally. I'm just trying to find, there's the 5 sovereign piece. Now this is obviously historic sovereigns. I just thought I'd have a quick look. Yeah, because clearly they haven't got the special sovereigns, with the possible exception of the 1989. Although I do have to comment, this one is a graded 69 proof sovereign from 89. I do wonder about this, and there's quite a lot. The Royal Mint now are grading coins, or bulk grading coins, and I do think that that is actually a negative for collectors, because part of the reason why collectors collect coins is to get graded coins. But in order to fund those graded coins, they will want to grade them themselves. Now, grading a coin does increase the value on some coins. Certainly, if you've got a decent coin that you can get for, gold, the price of gold or just above, and you can get it graded, and it turns out it's a decent grade, 69, 70, or even slightly less, it will increase that value of that particular coin. And I think the fact that the Royal Mint are now grading coins, I think that takes that incentive away from collectors. And of course the Royal Mint will say, well, people want the choice. Well, yes, they do want the choice, but the problem is that increases the buying power of the Royal Mint, if you like. And I'm not sure that I like this idea that the Royal Mint are taking away that option from some collectors. But eventually, if the Royal Mint continue to grade all their coins, or most of their coins, then people will, well, not everybody wants to buy a graded coin, let's put it that way. So if the Royal Mint only sell graded coins, that will be an issue going forward. Now, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you think that that's okay. I mean, I'm sure it's okay in small numbers, but because the Royal Mint is the Royal Mint, I don't think the Royal Mint will consider these sort of things in small numbers. That's the problem for me. Let's just go back to, I haven't really looked at the sovereign close up, have I? So let's have a quick look. There's the standard Royal Mint box. Now it does come, I believe, in new packaging, which you can see here. It's sort of purple and white with the sort of gold lettering, a new font, and overall I quite like the packaging. But again, I keep saying this, I like the packaging, but I don't think people buy the coins for the packaging. That's not the main reason that people buy coins. It comes with, of course, the usual booklet, the history and so on. And let's have a quick look at this privy mark, which doesn't really inspire. It does say, I think, 95, you can just about see inside that crown privy mark, which, as I said, is the tribute to the Queen on her 95th birthday year. But I don't know that that's the reason to buy this coin on its own. As I said, there's been quite a lot of variations and alternatives, and I'm not sure that I like too many of them to be available. So that's it, really. I just wanted to rant, I suppose, not really, but I mean to mention the fact that these sovereigns are out. I don't think it's one of the best years that you can get, but people do buy them. They usually sell out, as you saw earlier from that graphic. How quickly they sell out is a major issue, I think, for the Royal Mint. If they sell out before the end of the year, which obviously we're coming up to the middle of November now, so we've got 6 weeks. If they sell out before the end of the year, then they've done a good job. If they don't, then they haven't. But we'll see. There's quite a few of the one sovereign coins and quite a few of the sets overall, but again, same numbers as last year in terms of the limited editions. Anyway, we don't know how many maximum coin mintage figures are, because they haven't told us. And that's always a bit of a worry. Not that I think that they're doing anything wrong, but it's normal for them to give a maximum coin mintage on these spec stats, and they haven't done so. It's a historic coin. It's a good coin. I'm not doubting that they will, sell out or sell quickly. They're not the quickest seller in the Royal Mint's catalogue of coins, but they do steadily sell and probably will sell out fairly soon, certainly the lower mintage ones. The problem is, of course, price and scarcity overall, and obviously that depends on the maximum coin mintage, not just the limited edition, which is why I was frustrated that they don't have a maximum coin mintage figure as well. Anyway, don't forget, I do have a giveaway. The giveaway is running until the 1st of December, so I'll put the link in my description. I'm giving away a silver coin amongst all of them. There will be 5 separate giveaways, in fact, to celebrate 500 subscribers. If you want to partake, don't forget you need to subscribe, comment, and like. I mean, you don't have to like necessarily, but I like to see a few likes on my videos. And if you like the prizes, then share it and get all your friends involved, because the more the merrier. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as I said, and I'll see you next time for more coins.